and Cagliari Cagliari eFootball Thomas Verona 23 in Serie Cagliari Verona pensi dopo più essendo Mrs. Mansham, it's weird to teams contrasting modes and forms with Cagliari very much on a roll. It's a strange victory. They take good. Then who score? Verona, they find themselves one lane in the bottom three. Down and out sit and games without a victory. It's a real French match for them and their boss. No odds and it didn't. It's in the minimums, the Fabio Bizangan it's very much in the limelight right now. It can't really get well clear. Movnich, bottom three. Well, it's still a long way to go, and he's the kind of course spin around the block. He knows, and it's a long, long way to go, even though they go to this one. Sitting mid-table, daylight between them and the relegation places. Plenty of pads are wrapped up until so waterproofs, yeah. This team like that is the name. Won't that be a son of Siang in the sunshine of the dog side, Daniel? You're done. Never done that. Surely, what's that? It's only a weather warning. Yeah, today there's game that one statement like it. It was a risk anyway. The rain dog checked up with this beat on our side. It's Renault. This game does, of course, go and it's limited. So if from England 2045 local time, Boxer can stick forward on the message. Love or dying it. Yes, I take your time. Il Cagliari down or the Yuri Talent Cagliari to your right. Jerry Meadham, Jenna Dogani, leading recently down the team. So now, spoiler alert, he begins at pitch. This evening at 1 came from Bandit. Just what's up, Gagliardini and Jim waiting for the wall player. Send that on to Unipol Adoma's turn. Poster. Full house tonight, Saturday evening. It's the place to be in Canada right now. Not the last home game, even easy event tonight. Pouring it up. Winning and Fiorentina. Just a mere flash into that net. So Canada's captain. Official. So waiting for the Auckland. So away from kicking off at 20:45 level, actually 23 being Serie. This game brings the hedge to low with Saturday able. Tonight's referee. Back-to-back wins have seen Cagliari surge up the table, and now they're targeting a trick of victories to keep them away from the danger zone. But they are very much in the thick of it. 4 points adrift to safety. Can they reignite their survival bid for the first win since December? At the eFootball Thomas, it is Cagliari against Verona. then Roberto Gagliardini skipping Verona tonight was set up beginning on the bench for the visitors. Gidorban and Neil Stammer Pereira and as top marksman this season with 7 and the counting. I'll be looking to Semi Kilitsoi. Russ coming through to fire them to victory. And that's his 3 goals. And I'm talking the Cagliari. Fabio Bizzetana feels to be same as starting 11 at 1 at Fiorentina last time out. Marco Palestra's have a great season on that right hand side and for scoring his first for the club last week. He'll be eager to impress again. In the yellow tonight with the blue trim. Cagliari in the iconic home strip, the rosso blue, the red and blue. Take the nose off. Another advantage. It's not quite a sellout crowd, but they're close. That's as their place to be then. Saturday night in Cagliari at the Paul Thomas. The CE, the rosso blue. Riding high enough to beat on Juventus here in their last home game, and as I just said, Fiorentina last time out. And build on this momentum. The misery on out of sorts around their sides. That's your referee for this encounter, Pevin Bonacina, and in it the very 4th official tonight. Lo dell'ABC in you sign him here for Cagliari. The keeping here in his system, here respectively. Paolo Zanetti welcomes back both Valentini in defence and Present in midfield after their respective injury spells. Sa and Haruipe in behind give Orban 7 goals this time for the Nigerian, one of which coming in the reverse meter. Last meeting ending 2-2. Verona at one stage were actually leading by 2 goals. Gagliardini and Orba for Cagliari battle back. Drissi and Sedici on target. Well, that's fell for the rest of the season with a serious knee injury. Be Verona to get us underway then. Speed checks from tonight's referee, Lapito, and referee Kevin Bonacina. We'll see how the runner can bounce back or not. Up and running, Verona playing from left to right. And to hold this 7-game winless sequence to 2 points in that run. One of them coming, sort of Serie pictures, losing edge to Udinese, Northeast derby. Spartan protests amongst the Hellas Verona fans. Small Cagliari that's on its 3rd successive Serie win. They haven't achieved that since April 2021. And now the same pitching. We'll see their chances then. Let's give it away. Chance of seeing Gem of Newark struggling, wallowing in the bottom 3. Yeah, Phoenix currently on the deck. Teammate of Sebastian Espardi dodging their time together at Inter. We spotted Dog last time out. And what? Got Fagioli. So Captain is very impressed with his performance. Putting the team first, the Spurs to push, striker by Trey, but how bad in terms of defensive duties, not a blow push the ball. Well, we can, so Jolly quiet. There's Keep up top there, Malazanetti. He didn't face the press. It's under real pressure. Just wonder whether another negative result tonight would he survived. Consecutive game without a win. Currently 4 points adrift of safety going into this fixture. 1. See roller coaster ride last season as well as in the second half of the season, which Verona did kick on, actually beating the drop. What's wrong with that? I don't think. Well, the beats of last season's story. Both sides, and Nelson's encouraged to go back to Pet evenly. Straight start, he's keeping Monty Boy out of the sides. Technical decision by Zanetti. Injury to Monty Boy. Start switching between the sticks. Valentini, that's the past two, but returning tonight. He's spell in the treatment room. It's Giulia Capolino, is from Verona. Still to his screen with Champion Verona. As the rivals. So up. So from in there. No backs. So corner. Pretty holds the play. It's been a first starts beginning. Scrapping on both sides. For Verona this setup. So you could say the day effect to the pressure this evening. Leave your heart. There's Sandy Overreach in the background. Fresh from joining. Hello from watching there. Step. Gaetano. Turn this at the ball. It's not too rubbish. Another pot thumbs up though from him. Sent well to Jelani in January. So an Napoli player, but just said Borton Overreach. Kieran Bally as well. Overreach, we know what else. It's been about joining, so the Scottish side. Hibernian. False. Surname looking to be Verona's star man. The second part of the season. This evading by social media. They were on there to Sibley. Well, Andy Bally references the late Andy Bally. Cameron inside Madtrop. The left. He passed top. Carrion was looking to pass. Still had a trouble here. Sotsaga. Saw. With Sut. Harui. He had Dini. Once again there. Left or down you have Dini's. What was tonight? But he had 5 minutes played. John, free transfer last time up, and his time with Monza going down. See some of the team from Medina left or Gali Abdini. New Ireland up a new edition. January 40 Jella Blue. Spanning to your Serie and the match. He's been keen on sent for them, forcing on it. He's told in France and it pass A to return. But then by is it? So we don't understand the other phrase. There's his ball, gets looking for Orban. No Saar. Nerabine. Who's coming across here. There's some yellow cards. Or he's caught to the stretcher right away. Swung in. Saw there with the boots on Luca Mazzitelli. By boots. But it's number 9. It's Mason Mazzitelli. Cards are dangerous playing it. There's number 9. It's what we're saying. As I score last time that in April. Didn't place the press in the to this game. Very much a lockdown, shall we say. Sneak one after post-match. 10 minutes, more Ben. Solsen and Neymar did face the racing in the Serie approach match. Warned that his team to be on high and kind of what to know in their guards. Verona, a wounded animal. It's still a steady the Bulldogs, so pull-ups might buck tonight. But heady lead. Head down. Oh, there. Mid Capdina. You're careful that on academy. First team level in his hometown club. As Venez has a dart on that far side. That was not they stuck. Learn from our time test performances with him. Cagliari has same links, most of big clubs. What? But because Fraser continue with that flick on. We'll hit him. So it's first on this season he does though. He knows up with his line. Sometimes it works, he's able to first intercept. But Pedro's leg on. And for doesn't, it's the defence to be on their very best to make that line clearance. They really struggle just to get under at half as we look towards the 10-minute mark here. And they are 4 points better off than this time last season. Swim of Verona flying low. His points tally just 14 in 22 match now. As they 13-16 season when they were relegated. What's past the line is far from it. Pulled down on Zanetti's men. And then G and 3 goals. It didn't come since mid-December. I don't know if he'll be on the other side. Sheep does completed again, just like to be nature's one off his line. Long throw. Six only. Twinger against Juventus, 2 rounds at young. His chance is in time, so should be available for this next game. HP's level wins Verona. And it's a by Sassuolo on the Tasman side. It's just got away the ball. Tony fouls. There's no early evidence. One of those nights, very scrappy, physical. Especially ball for that. What a state tonight. Next year they're currently 4 points. They're off the road and just outside the bottom 3, and then get share chance. Should Verona lose, of course, not more of a game. Certainly for failure, the positive results and then open it up a stretch that makes point. Free going into this game. That net. Ballman. Come to Haruli. No, under pop. It's on the break. Vitz guaranteeing last start up. Both goals coming in transition. And then they do it again tonight. Just problems on the break. I wonder if it's in the next foul with Verona until the Serie. Switch to nice Caesar with Connie Fiorentina, of course, the goal in the game. Rowan's new additions Cagliari have strength. Even in Albarracini was on the bench, the 20-year-old Uruguayan. Was beside the 19-year-old Dutchman. The link one. Transfer hasn't gone through in time, so it could be available for the next name, which is Cagliari travel to the Italian camp of Serie Roma. Give me one as Luton low and to Tonino. That thought must remind me now, since it's this time of the year. And they're coming to a close on the Monday. And there's one final few maybe nerdy moments, one could say. But trying to get those deals over the line, just in the nick of time. And it's in order. Nice eternally chance to might be away from danger. And position straight back to visitors. Snod Saga. So enjoying a run in the side. Another watch up in the treatment rim. So straight to Bearings. Snod Saga, plenty all day. No. Money down. Missing out for Verona, but it was a 6-man Mattini plays on the left-hand side president today. One to goal. Now Verona's 2-2 drop. It's now for it. One in a positive result, one could say. 7 games, the difference to draw. It's a goal and a draw. Come on, is it? 7. You got that. Oh, hit the meds. Did all that. So it's empty now. That's Italy. Say Pedro. I'm just saying his options are done well, so we'll hit me back into position. See it all, funny gaps there. With Jerry Mina, it's his 15th league appearance of the season. Has had a few injury issues. Also, funny fit. His first name's on the team sheet. Jerry Mina. Playing Colombia. Also, it's the mid-sail. Funky mid-side. With that, Dom. Left again. Robert. One aim straight into top. Zaha. Mix up between him and Heroi. Still managed to always something around, and they've got a thoroughly slowly aside. Have already managed to, with that deadly in the air, this season Verona. It's the one-headed goal scored, and the Javelin Blue. Sounds a Brewer on there. Lonely statistic right now, though. The long throw. Told Now you have Dini. Barilli. That's too much there. I'll call in on it. The Bizakane side net has back underway. Bizakane also addressed issues or other accusations from Fiorentina of unsportsmanlike behaviour in terms of time-wasting tactics last week at the Frankie against those claims. Sure about the final result. So interested in getting into any kind of war words. For Bertolini in particular, the Fiorentina midfielder was outspoken. Blanket Cagliari's 2-1 win at the Frankie last time out. So he certainly received a lot of praise from Cesc Fabregas since being praised by Bizakane. Bizakane was results, 24 results. This is main objective, not praise and poorness. That meant putting it in the target, you Dorbo. Last time out. Yes, good knows it. It's really on sides. I think Major was playing it on. Lens across. Right, you travelled Nigeria, it is in Germany, Belgium. Ants as well. Here, actually go along there. Right hand, cleanly done. Panama Bears. Spots don't cheat, sorry. Behind them there, right in front of Denny Monachina. So, took a bit of time to send inevitable control. Really for 20-year-olds living for the Turkish league. So I'm from Besiktas, but it mentioned priests mid-December. Two of them in wonder goals. So nice. Before that, it's 29. Screamer here. Look at Pisa. And I know what's time else. Ranchi. We're going to on Sada. Spozzy Dar. Sapa. C10. One ahead to make crack up. The theory is like us on him. Eight must win against Juventus. Very nearly hunted again. Luca Mazzitelli just lurking on the edge of the area. And he was worried. They've got a touch there, permanently. It's a really good stop by Benny in the end. You know, per corner. Well, lads. Well, I'll show something words then. First place. Sposito. Shaping up there. Well, on the edge of the area. Has been playing in a deeper role in recent weeks because of the injuries to Deala for the long shot. So, keeping the field of high trade and support striker, but been invented in Lee Solly. So it's a holding midfielder just outlined in the middle of the park amid Zata. So a midfield role, just a left or right, holding midfielder. And so it's now sit there by Luca Mazzitelli. Immersed. Real chapset of the game. Well, Cagliari at least. We've fallen a few minutes to go, but we're ready to make the most of it. It's a difficult angle, but it's in this form. It's mid in the centre. Trying to hit the target there. Dini. Ball back. Sotsega. And Evdini, you know, like mid-side runs in the table, but then only just they like the ball right away. Sometimes Chelsea was kind of frustrated with Italian Albert. So his account has been very much in the limelight. Say in recent we had soft about Trier against Juventus or win against Fiorentina last time out. You're shooting up the table. Is a kind of back in the limelight. So brought back into the public consciousness is a remarkable story. It's continuing recovering from Guillain-Barré syndrome as a teenager, was paralysed from the down. Son managed to recover and go on to have a professional football career. Famously here with Cagliari. Ball back. Saar. Oh, well, has options left and right. Am I really? No. Get away from that. And Yepini. Experience bringing to shine forever any fall Verona now that formation international time Inter man amongst others. I had the winner with Inter. Saar, morning from the bad top. Still with Saar. There's just ghosting in on that far side and then sliding in. Heading back up on extra Navi's there. Joe didn't start there. Also a link with Panessa. There's a bit also Dumfries. Mills ankle issues right now. Just made it back. I know having weeks. So. You see. Right, so a picture a few moments ago. It's in the reverse pitch chance. One only goal for Candy. Really just trying to slide it through. Sposito. Zip it, drop. So it's 23 to that Popalesta. Alesta. This spots us. Or even wants to cut back. Popalesta. I'll start Serie. It's just hammered out from the bench. Probably his first full season with Verona. Final serve of Sealed. Just one goal this term. But 2 victories. Of win. Steps and Anthony followed you have the week after with a win at Fiorentina. December. Way throughout the first half, still even Steven Italy won as chance of the game, reported by Simone Perioli. But he's trying to get involved, just coming off his left-hand side. Well, they just wanted the unless Verona supporters that made the trip over. Someday they thought, Sunshine Island of Sardinia, although it's playing great weather here in Sardinia. In fact, there was left hand shore there, and it's out in a weather warning. So heavy rain in the build-up to this game, but subsided in time, and there were a few reports, yes, that maybe this game and rained off the Spuns. Still go ahead, which is great news. So the very suggested fixture list of the matches coming thick and fast. Started on the Friday, and Serbian general penalty. Today is a losing to Sassuolo. It's a local time to Napoli returning to winning ways along Fiorentina, which was good news for Verona, who are 3 points behind Verona in the table. It's within touching distance anyway. Pizza. Sen Esposito. All that. Anipin played his face in. The El Sebastian Esposito. To the top to its way through, but then the arm comes up from Kenin Bonaccina. What about had a ball at time and space? He was afforded. To go unnoticed, really. Was marginally. So, fortunately, really, needed all that this is Esposito striking to the top top slots out. And he was to know. counted for an offside in the build-up. It's a tight one. It's all for him to make the singers as the end of this game. It's just going to set on hosting yes and treatment. Randy struggling there, the left hand emptying in. Altinetius, let me forced him to a change then. The looks of things that United run up the board already. 600 average. He's going to be making his Verona derby then. And it is the man and alone. Probably there said, oh no, the new capture my social media yesterday and patching up a clamp of John Travolta. He's pining for Saturday. Also, Olsen. And his dudes and the long range viewing. Greece fans of John Hopkins fans out there. They would have appreciated that one. Serie not very sure. Very shrewd addition in the 100 appearances in Serie with Udinese. This is debut in tonight with the Giallo Blue. Danny on the Spargito. Swords of Dorban. They say again, a foul. Lovrench. Oh, so lead is marked quite away. This rare starts for him. Coming off the bench for Verona. His last goal coming last term. And Olivier Gates from back. It's a small man amongst others. Internal. Soon's the header. Stop Saga. Just steps in that cut field. The ball, Esposito, and the ball, West Orange, going down off. Sits out leading, knocks it along. On that, Gaetano with the outside of the boot. Esposito, on that, Gaetano, quite the ball, was there. Well portioned in Orange, that's his mid honor. First time loose ball and took off loose balls. The setting's going to prevail. Fletcher in first to those loose balls tonight. Those 50-50 draws. Fine margin will make the difference according to Lisa Kim. Steal and toes and plan set. The mentality that United been top 1 point for the last 2 not 6. For a possible 6. Suits was with a bit Juventus 2 rounds ago. Following it, the winner, Fiorentina. Yes, are struggling, but had been in good form going into that game. They'll sit by Heroic and the ball. Did Sonic. The ball. Let's try and just stop heading in. The arm coming up from getting Bonacina, the flag being raised. It's on that far side. We'll check it out again. Ball shoots Soy. Very, very tight. Just trying to catch Pedilli by surprise. Pedro. It's his prima saying Zepecho, someone hit. Is it very nicely done? Harui, Mehmed, Ahmed. Oh well, Verona to head away from the congested far side. Also starts the white ball is back. The orange ball being used in recent months. Chip is sort of you've got lights. Usually some to suffer with color blindness. So Simonen for the president. Love him lesson. Coming seasons they got it Dini. I tried to mention the show with injury, but and he playing Nernal pass in this fixture. The Jebi-Sa. Sandulovic to take. Gloverich. Split jobs. There's hoping to connect. Adapol. Good watch. Sitat, the break is on. But Sitat slip parted off this. Gilitsoi when looking for that extra. Now it comes to Sebastiano Esposito. Saga in the process. Just Kelly, who done that to their mates. More bad situation. Kinitsoi maybe just a fraction too long. And so a wonderful thing, and that's fun. Is a kind of stop talking about it. Well, there's fine margins in these head-to-head games, the crunch matches. Cagliari are 12th. Born and streams head-to-head game because these are relegation candidates. Their objective is to beat the drop, simple as. The mid. Okay, dark through the middle. Sposito. Leicester. See a pit. Sposito. Up the head down. Right down on. Needs Soy. A nice to keep it alive. There's your answer. That's the right one. Still going. Leicester. Holbert. Sita. He said that to the so you come back. They did. So footballers don't want that for offside. So everybody's name trying. Yeah, elite. I'm with this. They're hoping on daylight between them and the bottom three. Mean pressure, low pain on Verona. The five margins, says Luca Mazzitelli. For Max Marco Palestra. The strength. Bernard's pass Valentini. Infelice. Albert into the path of Citelli. First time, 8. Amperilli. Beaten at his near post. Racing in a touch on it. Too much power on it. Too hot to goal. Citelli signs out love lights. With the Cagliari jersey, the man alone from Carver. And so Giulini. And then Dojovic. Is watching on and enjoying it. Albert. There's Gaetano. Jeremina. Paul Ruperto. Still, it's team different scores this season in Serie A for Cagliari. Like to share around the goals. Royal democracy. The order. I'll say to leverage of the dead handle. Deep on waiting. He sliced it. Still good position, sending off Rich. Jefferson Verona did get an instant equaliser after a goal and tell. It was their last time up to lose 3-1. Medina at the ball. Salzburger. As if it's like just move on. I should this out and have it in. On top of nurtured his talent, and helped in again Verona, trying looking to work their way back up the Italian football ladder, and then Serie D. Pub to Serie placed on. Start of the 21st century, flying donkeys. It's initially a negative attack they were given by the Verona supporters. Said careful, they'll be in the top flight. Start to buy. See ticket in defense up 5 seconds. Buying now. But she's down there. Way back up. And down for Sun Alpha. Chris been speaking about it. Happy spell funnel from it. There's still some way to go. Then Curry comes to 8 successive games. Boy, and just 2 measly points through in that time. Positive. Well, Melanie positive in that 2-2 draw. Pull it on that run. And that's a typical game. So that's a Milan. Siop and Monya. Thought out to one and a win. Should say Harbour ambitions of playing top 5 football next season. The General Blood. Storied farce in the Italian game. Very future, really. Pops need some recent history. It's the modern Serie, stranglehold of Inter and Juventus and Milan in terms of winning a league title when they did that in 84-85. Al Orba. Still weird, Orba has a go. There's a touch. Barbet. Sting out of there as well and triple safely to the arms of Adia Capnina. So, to like home, to Jeets. You need something. Here's Herilli. Onesta. No, I passed. Valentino on that occasion. Cagliari. So it was Split winners, 1970, inspired by the late great Gigi Diva, but Ron Moritora, that quite by Thunder, because that famous flute of his. It was being common then between Verona and Cagliari in that sense. Scudetto winners. Too many of them. Waldenier and his Sampdoria. And went to 1. On in Fiorentina to some extent. Satel. Smuff splits the sides then as we go towards the interval. A4. Just to force the issue. Best of starts in 10 minutes. They were priced high up with a pin match. Just to sort of weather that mini bit of early pressure. Just the dangerous unliberate. Need to go through that manner. And that far side, man, called Onesta. Sinnott, was a clear threat for it, and scored one as well. He's grabbing the headlights. He had lines. Grabbing and enjoying his time in the limelight. Brilliant. Zebedo. The ball. So really serve up. Olirola. Soft Saga takes the touch. Still weird. Slot Saga. Brilliant. Stella makes the save. Saga seeking his first for the club. Just a little bit more than that. Didn't tell me about. Let's see a bit of treatment here. Some action in Tasha. Hurt himself as he top a few moments ago. That's except one of the last experience in Tanner Gambleson at P1. Hung down with Frosty on it. 23-24 campaign. That was Ever Di Francesco. Really on the swivel. Wall bound. So pressure on Gary Mina. Peel. Is this the passes that deal with for the left Sutter? Eternal. The ball. Response for Tom. Then out Lovrich. Really. Lovrich to get away from trouble. Sebastian's ball for Tom. Paletta is in fine form. Sparcita. White ascending just before the break. Once again, we're seeing how dangerous Cagliari are in transition, in particular. It's rather all the headlines right now. For real purpose. For his pocket, maybe could have taken a touch. Hindsight, wonderful thing. 3 minutes of added time. Again, it is injury. Made through the first half. But just be careful not to talk his way into another booking. Help out on sense and width for some of the yellow. Maybe forced into making a change at the break. I mean, it's changed. Something was done. So the old Chidrani in there. Simple save a few months ago, stop Saga, but ring that. It's already been works. Yeah, I turn on. There's Paletta. Still with Paletta. With Pogba, Valentini, but he's got a corner. And then they close out his first arm on the front of Channing in a second. They see a boost. Into it as well. And the dressing room. The tail high. Swapping for Verona. I see they sports it up. They've all the Sponster brothers to swing it in. For an appeal. And what cursing midweek for in some Mercy Donland. Sports it up. Molesta. Spositano. But it's rolled him. What a shot in. The arm coming up. Sorry, only really does wonder goals. Thought he'd added another to the collection, of which they're pushing up. What can I say? He was, from that evidence there, marginally offside. Demi Kilitsoi. What's my nose? Ibrahimovic's goal, Totti's goal, wasn't it? Will be checked, of course. Shot decision was offside, maybe. Isn't offside, we'll find out shortly. So another look at it, but there's no evidence, and we're pushing up in time. Waiting them for instructions. So that's of his 3 previous goals, 2 of them were crackers, as we said. This would arguably be the sort of the bunch, but we'll find out whether it stands or not. So, lies now on Bonacina. Moving away. I see what you're doing here. You're not playing on Navi. The guy that you know that? Yeah, but they went to top side. And touchdown. It is a cracker. Done had to the one-wing connection of what the goals scored. My son, Jimmy Toy. I can't be 2 double. I can't be Bob tight. He's netted some fantastic goals since joining the club. That is arguably the big one of the bunch. Let you decide. Either way, Cagliari went on the way to third straight win. Brilliant technique by Kilitsoi. Initially rolled out from side. And there was a chip. And Kevin Bonacina correcting himself. He wasn't offside in the build-up. Ibrahimovic touching 8 yards out. Look at that, looking inside. Into Verona. Perfectly spare a thought for them right now. Sunset, yeah. Accidentally with the first Kilitsoi. Added time in the first half, Nirona. Done so much fun, the referee. Since well, the 3 minutes quarter up, had a break in play. A check from the there. Silent check. Thrown up. A sun up. Cagliari in complete control at the brush. Sammy Kilitsoi. Whistle. Brilliant. Just before time Westleton double subliminally eats Luca Mazzitelli with the other, but it's all about Kilitsoi right now. Boom, all smile, and then the Cagliari down. 2 goals to the good. Verona on course for the need. His success again without a win and win. Comes out the first half with another look at this beauty. The Cagliari number 9. 4th goal since mid-December from him. The joy from Esposito as well, involved in the build-up, but it was Kilitsoi had to apply that finishing touch. Brilliant. Keeping a clean sheet at the break then. It is Cagliari 2. Brandon Hill. Gideonio Tagliatori Sana is doing out, so I'm going to go, oh, you can't make that level. And it's done, but that's to projected. Here's wonderful. But it would be, and then I'm going to see that half-life from which play them. It'll be a dead. Oh, it's not the luck kill. Somebody on the line. Just did it to them. Is that how you did it with the dead? There's nothing go on. That's not. Do I pick a down? Hit the game. That is that. You stuff like that. It's finished. Video had you along we pay. Oh my god. Doesn't look down. Radio to be getting you put at. My god. What do you mean? Squeeze. Scooby-Doo is bad. No matter how fast you look. Going up on some last. It's tragic, but now it's Jimmy's. Oh. Hold on. Or was it? Why? She was time will truth. What just happened? Bunny guy like that. It will be that. It will hit. But if that's how they power, that did it. Make up on. rain just lashed down again. I did mention in the first time in the build up to this game there'll be a lot of rain for you this part of the world. Some weather warnings. But most of the schools actually shut this morning. School in Italy on a Saturday. Sort of children and teenagers are quite happy about that. Less so than the parents. Let's focus back to the action then. Cagliari to get us back underway. To change spot. Heading Monachina against the watch. Underway, Cagliari playing from the left to right. It's Cagliari's to lose now. 2-0 to the good. Very much in the driving seat. Well, that's an empty. The pressure is mounting now. Lex is quite. It can mount a fight back. It's more than willing to survive this successive game. He had a win. So a situation on the Serie table. The Verona, they've been level on points with the rock bottom B, so it's true they do face Pisa next time out, so maybe they will look to that game as let's chat Salud for Paolo tonight. Maybe they're just getting ahead of ourselves. It's in the second half to play. Anything can happen, as the reverse fixture showed. Verona needing 2-0 and get back to the match. Took from Esposito, set up the second goal. It's just had a lot to do. It's not a finish. Only in a load from the sheet depths, the 20-year-old Turkish forwards. They're made. In 4 months, much service time. So by Mazzitelli. A few point training for Verona this season. Before Giovanni was sold, he was another one. Mids on to be happy about. Oh, and let's bet on it. Wave that bridge the hearts and shoots 8 seconds. So the CTR part knows that he's open about they want in a healthy financial situation, they're being self-sufficient as well. Don't overstretch themselves. Something else, last season at Roma. London smell, non se ne apprendista. Non canatassero. Risabi, one said, the on a yellow card. Questo was only this one thing with Cremonese. They were reunited with Davide Nicola in Cagliari last season and actually coached after Empoli other seasons ago. Gaetano Citelli. Here's Esposito. Oh, what a point. Shot Berlantine. If you have a corner, it happened the last time. And here the corner, there's but a 1-0. Musemi Kiritsoy. Esposito. Brother, line was trade with Sampdoria in Serie B. Shows up Pio Esposito is making waves in the jersey this season at Urban Boars. Esposito. Now Gaetano. Yeah, that's still elections really. That's enough play in a deeper midfield role. Noroncho's injury. Son of the honor that is back. It's on the bench tonight. Well, she wants to stands this evening as he's under the Notti. Serious entry. So Tiafanici. She's one of good to strengthen. But I seen bench tonight. the ball. John Hopkins to left. So I'm saying it. Inside Sanka. Here's Verona's the finesse, shall we say, with Danish players. And shouldn't plays it. All things did in the past as well. Of course, I think of the ultimate Danish player for Verona, the Nokia Larsen. It's the dawning side of the mid-80s, someone inside the Magnoni. Right, swaps go. So, I said was thrilled at it, turns side, and the referee is digging into his body. So, and to being given a sent down yellow card. Things go from bad to worse for Verona. Win this game, a man like some late. After a yellow card in the first. It ends the second, and then a second yellow. San Pedro down on the deck. Left side, he tried to put his boot through the ball. Was a bad drop. Just trying to say to go for the ball there. Oh, Verona, it's actually their first dismissal of the season. Could be a C1 as well. I think to a difficult 11-11. Only got more complicated match to see for Verona. Salvin. Look at the defence. Yeah, look at that penalty. With those goals, Metzi take that done. Kid size, bit of acrobatic brilliance. Tough ball. The Visa cabinet. Well, enjoying it in the stands. Just had a rain on Cagliari parade right now. Just over on its face of the rains, but it pours. The expression as guys swim but yet top actually raining onto the wet gimping idea. That's right, actually trying to find themselves in right now a very slippery situation. Kloppich still with Lobrich. Perilli just trying to guide it towards Capellino. Him off Jerry Mina last. Dead. It's themselves there as an empty pivot. Let's go Shipley. Overage. Little way by Jerry Mina. You know, I'm Tini. Nelson. There's Martin Verset. Nelson. Boy. Easy for Enia Capellino. You know, set perfect for Verona. It's down to offers. Their chances of adding to their 2 goals. Space opening up. Pass with Verona. Van Light. Zepetron was caught by Linsar. It's adjudged. Fouled. Solving. Well, I didn't. Francesco would have thought that you're saying it. It's trying to tighten the ball, but they picked up in the process. Verona preparing a change. After losing that team to the Cagliari early on. It's only one of those nights for Verona. About Nezza. They're all set and Boston appearing to, should they bring home this win, of course, Daddy, which they're expected to do now. The eye techno. They come there to Sebastian Esposito. No, just as far at goal there. Lemons with Walbridge. On a debut he would have been hoping for. What? Double change incoming. When is that? Din Sarserda was scared up. So waiting in the wings. Right now Verona upon top of the cavalry. Just use the advantage there. Social foul by Harry on day. No, not Bears Matsi Terli. Wildeborough Academy graduate. She's doing one appearance, the first team. Moving on. Up top. And up Albert. It was more central. She not once. Should make a drop, is it? Very would have been let's just keep our foot. Let me press on the accelerator. It gets over. It's over now. Well, Chapsy coming, as we were saying, for Verona Rui making way. They've already to grasp it and start this evening. Serda coming on the German. Twice this season, Serda. As how was that? Road for Bishop tests. And it's a run out. On the bench as well. Deep. It all up way as well. Scanner into the front. Hold on. Around that needs the plan to make way then. And here is Moscana. So you can be his first off the season. So Moscana could blow. Question. Of Moscana having a dream depth in that seats and I thought about the 26-year-old combo to swim. He's now one of the up and down the season. The obliged slow again. Lovridge. Bosque. Chipped over Pike. So just the one Moscata. The man some impacts. Tipping it over. Another corner for Verona. Lovridge. And there 50-50, and that's going to be calculated all night long. Then Moscata took out touch shot, kid inside in the toilet. Brilliant love just to tip it over. Stuff. Bring along these clean sheets. There Gabriel pointed error. It's general earlier in the season. It's fullness, Randy. The Henry goal. Yeah, pull up toe spot earlier in the season. Hasn't been kept yet. So he hopes for in the coming months. At the bomb. Good inside. Sutelli. Good inside. Back with Matt Sutelli. Jump scared up. Talking of it, very big one. the month of March. It's the tape on Northern Ireland in the World Cup final semi-final. Until they failed to qualify for Croatia. Didn't successive editions. Set out in 2020 set. Start that, then pull it. Then Serie. Down into the Cagliari was up 30 over the finishing line. Extra. Noe, Lovrich, Morban, Serta. If someone should never plays it on this near side. So that's on it. Pete heard his teammate. He's letting him know. So that's very much an away day goal specialist. Fourth of Verona, they will come in the road. This is one at Colma. The Tuchvese. And also what's to come tomorrow. Day 23, Torino lectures and lunchtime kickoff. Otherwise, I enter at 3. As they insert 6 o'clock kickoffs. And just comes off the action tomorrow night. And they're putting it to rub up the Tuesday. But what now? It's bring the curtain down on day 23. That was after a disappointing week for the Italian sides on the European front. So it enters and it's allowed to qualify from the league phase, but the playoffs are not directly through the round of 16. Clearly going out. Rajado, Porca Extra. Then Italy, just to get it away. It's for the Europa Bologna also going through via. We're going through to the bios, whereas rather did manage to go straight through and spend the route to success. The Europa League, having won it in charge of Atalanta in 2024. During Tita, flying into these herbs in the conference league. Yeah, Palexta. Satelli with Palexta. Neat size, which is the my form left on. Goal this season late equaliser here against Fiorentina, match day 1. Sposito. Let's do it until it's starting to get on the end of it. Mid-troll. A little scares a few months ago, 3 more scared. Sposito. Scored the run on Palexta. 19 has done well then. He's way back 2 for fitness. Flares on this left hand side. And a big town Belgali back soon, the Algerian. It's featured just before going away for the Cup of Nations. What is this sent at that direction? Well, so is it? I wasn't coming back to John. I can provide some support. It's empty. Second season. More Verona Popsy, Serie everybody coach amongst others. Who's playing is from Vicenza, one of Verona's regional rivals. Rivalry between those 2 clubs, even if a city rival was with Chievo Verona there in the derby, much better what is the regional one with Vicenza. But so Verona currently find them like all the clubs. There it's up in Serie with the likes of Padova, the Hansen. And Serie B right now. still changes from Faber Bizakan. Smeared from Steeple. Foul 25 minutes of play. For don't fix it. Of Rich. Serda. Latham Tolban. Oh. Vostat. Hole. Just said that of sight. He is preparing change. His Suleimanov, who's now in a second stint with Cagliari. He Romanceland. He started the season. Suleiman now with Bologna, but just more mirrored says that Russell competitions failing really to convince the Shedstreet that I think comes up now. Moments he's at him on the first guard and makes certain moments from in. So another one of the scorers. He makes why Jeff Orel has scored since late November. It's his chance to end his personal goal drought then. Whereas the raid, but Suleimana has his opportunity to explore the first. His second spell with the Islanders. There's it. Now here's Suleimana. Loses out. With Suleimana. He started his career with Verona. Them is professional technique. On to join Pantherian line of the title dynamic. That's Tommy. What about Atlantis? Pause attention to the Champions League, finishing third. That's all of us. All that helped to seal qualification and win against Roma. That's what I first half in the season. Maloney Alkinson get his career back on track then. The Island just setting rest and hurting of him to Atlanta. I still own him as a player. Well, Gap hit it. So, love it. 10 for it's gonna go back and the fight. There's only maybe Cagliari. Miss Morelli. I'll bet it's on that 10 sides. I'll bet Sposito. The Eternal. Void Braden Sunanet. Oh, Sposito. Absolutely. Morelli. I'll bet. Player with the diving header. Those hands. Hands back corner. Fouls up and down. 5 Spirit tile. Maybe just trying to ward off the cold. The sun, chilly and rainy night, which is already what he associate with. The sun shut on and upside down. Yep. Yeah. All right. All there. The next Morelli. Esposito. Halbert. There's once again. Some tuning up there. Esposito. Zé Pedro. Adopo. Lubetta. He is smart saying from Berlin. The defender up for the being an unlikely goal hero there. Sebastian Lubet having a go. He'd score on the other thing to have this season. Step for good at it. Anyway, reducing the damage and for Verona. I was going to say. Was Esposito. Palestra Esposito. Obviously going for that far corner there, Sebastian Esposito. He wants to show the confidence right now. The handle can accidentally and enjoy his rest now. Ended it for player of the match. Can he still have something to say about that after his moment of magic? It's before the half-time whistle. It's a possibility that there can be more than whole points that you have to save to come the end of the weekend. Shan taking on Torino, who are really struggling as well. So that you're it did from 23 points, 6-12 the top zone going into this match. Shep Albring 1 point at the bottom three. Fiorentina on 17 points. Pisa on 14 out of Corrupta. 2 points as well. But yes, since come in.